Hey guys, it's me, August 16th. Still, actually just finished my journal daily vlog thing. This one is actually concerning bipolar. Um, I'm a little confused right now. Not like mentally confused, just, concerned and confused is a way to put it. I know I just came off my mania, a couple days ago. I could like actually feel the shift. I'm not sure if everybody can, but I could feel the shift like slowly starting to happen each day. Like, okay, I'm like less manic, less manic, less manic. And starting like yesterday, I started feeling like a little bit more like I was going back into the mania. And today I feel the same way. Like I'm actually going back into my mania, which is freaking ridiculous because I didn't even go down to the depressive cycle. So I hope it's not mania. I hope it's just stress. But I did want to talk about one thing, which is actually kind of embarrassing to some people. Maybe you don't want to hear this because it is kind of adult. Like, yeah. But I'm trying to find something to play with. Sorry. I actually am having a high sexual peak thing. My sex drive is peaking, which normally I can't control. This month, not so much. So, I do actually go to a few sites online, a couple chat rooms, stuff like that. I'm not gonna name which ones. But I do use like the same screen name for like all of them, so it's not that hard to figure out if you know my screen name, which a couple people made. So I definitely have been checking them out. Definitely checking out more pictures and doing erotic stuff at the house. Definitely got into a little bondage last night, some S&M type stuff. I'm surprised I'm not freaking out talking about this. So it's kind of like I don't want the plain missionary mellow sex. It's more like the kind of rough, kinky, depraved sex, which is like what happens when I'm in my manic mode. And I just came off my mania, and I need to stop playing with my hair. I just came off my mania, so I don't understand why this would be happening. I think I'm just like all whacked out because of what's been going on with my stress and my triggers and giving my child up for adoption. So yeah, and I look like total shit. I'm so bloated everywhere. I don't know why. I have no idea what's going on with that. You should see my feet. You think my face looks bloated. My feet look huge. I mean, my toes actually hurt. They're so bloated. But anyways, back to the sex thing. I honestly, usually I control it pretty well. I'm pretty good at saying like, no, you can't do that. You can't get carried away. You know it's gonna happen. Because I do get swept up into it very easily. I guess it's just part of being bipolar. Plus I've always been very sexually open back in the, well, yeah. Anyways, not gonna go there. So, I have noticed a peak in my sex drive, as I mentioned. And it's to the point to where I actually want to, honestly, me and my husband do recordings. Yeah, see, I'm a little embarrassed to say that one. But I watch him like when he's not home to like appease my sexual appetite, I guess is a polite way to put it. And we do have these rubber latex sheets that I will be using tomorrow, most definitely. That's where my head is right now. I'm about to break out the oils and the rubber sheets and the ropes and the gags and freaking cat and line and everything else. Yeah. I think he kind of figured it out. He actually notices my changes pretty fast. Which actually is surprising that he can notice it before I do sometimes. It's a little scary, but it's a good thing that he can actually see some things. I know like most of the time he's a pain in the butt, but I mean, he can actually see something going on and then like he knows what to do. It's like, holy crap. Like last night he came in with the choke collar. I'm like, no, I'm not in the mood. And he kept on saying, do this, do that. I'm like, nope, not gonna do it, not in the mood, not gonna do nothing. So I kept on saying that. And the messed up part is that he finally stopped and then I was in the mood. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So we ended up turning on the camera and having some fun before I actually went to bed. And again, that I do that more as it appeases my sex drive when he's not home or he's not around to where I can't have sex, and also it deters me or actually stops me from getting carried away on adult sites and bondage sites and S&M sites. Because since he's met me, I am very sexually open. Even when I'm on my down cycle from the bipolar, I'm still sexually driven. So just imagine me on the mania, it's like even worse. And I have actually shared photos and videos many times, not of him, just of me. Which of course I know it's wrong to do because I am married and you're not supposed to share your body with somebody else unless of course you know your spouse says it's okay. Not too many spouses say that. Yeah, so it kind of stops me from getting too carried away. Oh, I love this song. I'm sorry. So it does stop me from doing that. There are some sites where I forgot the passwords. This is so bad. And I actually got a book for like just my passwords for the websites. And I know there's at least 3 or 4 sites where I'm like a member, I just don't know the password, and like my profile pictures and my other stuff is extremely explicit. I don't think my husband knows that. Oh my god. No, he doesn't know that. He knows that I've shown certain parts of my body. He doesn't know the whole story. If he did, I would probably be dead. That's no exaggeration either. I think his brother would fucking kill me too. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm very sexually open. I'm not afraid to, you know, get involved or do whatever. And I'm finding that it's kind of hard to control it. Like right now, I'm just thinking about sex. Sex. Yeah. Ooh. Right now, I'm picturing being stretched out over the bed, tied on the other side, cuffs on my feet on the other side, and yeah, rubber sheet underneath, and taking it up the, you know what. So, I don't know if I want to mention this to my therapist, because she's rather conservative when it comes to sex. Plus I noticed I've been talking a bit faster than I usually do. So, I'm starting to wonder, like, did I really have a manic episode, or was it just stress and now I'm having a manic episode? It's really hard to tell what's going on. Again, between all the stress of my family, my pets dying, my daughter being adopted, his nephew, my husband, other stressors I don't want to talk about, it's hard to actually place your bipolar symptoms when you got so much crap attacking you from like all sides. So, and I need to go downstairs and check the laundry. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm not scared of it. I enjoy it actually. It's just that think I'm a little nervous with this one because it's like I can't control it. Like I said, I know the past year or so, like I can get a peak for my sexual drive, and like I can actually like maintain it to like how far I go. But this is just like I want to do anything and everything, and it's just out there. It really is. So yeah. Well, I really look bloated. Sorry. So I just wanted to put it out there for the bipolar part today. Just because that's the main thing. I actually had no triggers today. No anxiety, really, except when I had to leave the house. And it reminds me, I need to go upstairs and take a freaking Klonopin. Also, you know, I've been pretty calm all day. I've been cleaning, doing laundry. I found a couple fleas, so of course I'm like, holy crap, they're in the carpet, so I'm like vacuuming, and then I've done like the bedspread and all the stuff in the baskets that I got around in like each room, because I tend to keep some pillows, shawls, and blankets around the house in case I get chilly, even though it is summer. We got the AC on, and of course the cats lay on them, so wherever the cats were today, I just like sprayed everything. And the whole time I'm thinking about sex. I swear to God, something seriously wrong with me. There was more than one occasion where like I was just spraying the bottle and picturing something else completely. So it definitely is kind of weird. So I don't know if I want to talk to my therapist about this, because she is intent on sticking me in the hospital. And my psychiatrist, he says no. Like I said, we tried every mood stabilizer except for 2. And antipsychotics make me violent and hostile. I think I tried like maybe 3 or 4 of those. And the rest we kind of said, oh, okay, no more, no more. And that's kind of the way it is with the mood stabilizers right now, is because I'm chunky, as you can tell. I'm kind of overweight, just a little bit. And he doesn't want to stick me on something that's going to make me gain more weight, because then it's going to affect my heart, diabetes, my PCOS, the whole shebang, and my knees are just going to get worse. So we're going to try to do it without any mood stabilizers for like 3 months, as I mentioned, and see how that goes. And in the meantime, since I came off Topamax, I'm turning into a freaking sexual vixen. I just can't stop it. Oh my god. I'm sure my husband loves it right now, because he's getting all the sex that he wants, and every position and fantasy he can think of is coming true. Oh my god, that is not a lie. Oh, I don't know how to describe it. It's not like I'm being a slut. It's just like I said, I'm trying everything. I do love pain during sex, especially with the bondage and stuff. Yeah. So anyways, I think that's about it for right now, because I'm getting a little nervous talking about this, and I don't want to go into detail into what I exactly like. Tomorrow I might, though, depending on how I feel, so don't be surprised. If I do feel a peak in my bipolar, I will definitely do a video just to keep on top of it. And the journals do help, but to actually see myself, like see myself like I am right now, it actually helps a bit more, so I can keep track of the way that I'm dressed or the way I look or crap like that. But today is definitely a sexual peak day. Yesterday was a sexual peak day. Yeah. So it's fun and it feels great, but it is a little is a bit unnerving, and there are periods during a peak when you're like so sexually driven that you just feel like you're completely out of control, like your hands aren't even on the steering wheel, which is kind of the way I feel today about the whole sexual issue, because I've been thinking about it all day, and like I try to stop and it's not working. So it's kind of like I'm stuck in this sex mobile and I'm trying to hit the brakes, like slow it down, stop thinking about it, don't do that, and it's just like they're not working. I guess that's the best way to describe it for myself. And of course, as I mentioned, I'm at the bondage and all the extracurricular activities, so I'm thinking about exactly what I can do and where and when, and very limited because his nephew's here, which is frustrating when I'm peaking sexually, because we mainly have to stay upstairs, and I like to use the whole house when I'm peaking. I hate to say it like that. I like every single room, I'm not gonna lie. So as you can tell, I am a bit shy talking about this because I'm like saying a lot, and I'm getting kind of nervous talking about it. But I'm a very open person. I don't keep things inside. I think I shock my therapist more than anything. I know the first time I talked about bondage, and that's the name, she's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Oh my goodness gracious." So I actually had to sit there and explain to my therapist what bondage was, and what S&M is, and what being a sub and a dom means, and everything else. And I'm like, you fucking kidding me? I think we spent like one whole therapy visit just explaining the role of a dom and the role of a sub or a slave, and different aspects of play during that. And actually, she thought that some of it was interesting, and she was serious about that too. So I'm like, holy crap. So yeah. Anyways, I'll get off because it's been like almost 15, 16 minutes, something like that. And I gotta finish this laundry. If I do peak some more tomorrow, which I'm hoping I don't, but pretty much the signs are kind of going away because I've been peaking since yesterday. So if I peak, I'll vid. If I don't, I'll still vid probably, just say, hey, I'm calming down. Or, you know, if not, I'll get back online. Again, it is going to be kind of graphic when I talk about my sexual appetite and my peaks and stuff like that. So, I will probably stick a warning, like, in the title. And I've got to find a way to age restrict. I still have not done that. I don't even know if YouTube has age restrictions. But anyways, I will try to put a warning, like, in the title, like, explicit, or that might actually be the best one. Because I don't want to put down sexually oriented, because then it's going to draw, like, all the wrong people. Yeah. I think I just might use explicit. Just say peaking explicit or something like that, maybe, I don't know. But anyways, I have to go finish my laundry so I can yeah, have a little fun. Now I'm getting embarrassed. So with that being said, wish you guys a great day or night. If anybody who actually watches these like has bipolar, I would love to know any techniques that somebody might use concerning sexual peaks. Mine used to work for the most part, but with all that's been happening and all the triggers and stressors and stuff like that, it's like I'm not in control of things that I used to be. It's very disturbing. It's not that I'm not a control freak, but I like things in their proper places, is the best way to put it. And this is not the proper time to be peaking. But when is the proper time to actually be sexually peaking? So I will get off because I'm starting to stutter, because my mind is just tossing out all these images, and I'm getting tongue-tied. So, yeah. Hope this wasn't too disturbing or too open or anything like that. But sorry if it was. Please don't, say that you don't like it. Please don't send me a nasty message. This is just one of the joys of being bipolar. I would call it a perk, but it's really not. It's just like an obsession that you like have to fill for a certain amount of time, and then after that it's just like you're back to normal. So you're not completely a nymphomaniac or yeah. Not gonna go with the nympho because I've actually been to therapy for that. Shit. I need to stop talking. Have a great night, you guys, okay? Goodbye.